got a fresh case of Blokees Defender version 04 Tyrants Fury, courtesy of Blokees themselves. They sent this over to me to take a look at, and I would like to thank them for sending this over. I have been converted. I really enjoy the Defender version stuff. I wasn't originally into it, but I've pretty much gotten like a lot of the main characters and everything. In this case, it seems to have some pretty cool stuff. We've got a normal version of Shockwave. We've got Rodimus. We've got a little Rumble, which I actually think will fit really great with the Galaxy version Soundwave. So yeah, let's just go ahead and look into this. We've got quite a few figures in this case. Let's see who we can get. Does it show it on this box? Yes, it does. So we could get Rodimus Prime with like tons of flames on him. We could get Grimlock Tyrannosaurus Rex with like the apron and the glass and everything. We could just get the special Galaxy types for either Rodimus or T-Rex Grimlock. Shatterglass Megs. Brilliant Hound, which is like clear plastic, which is cool. Wheeljack vehicle, Starscream vehicle, a Brawl vehicle. That's given me hope that we might actually see a Bruticus combiner coming up. Rodimus Prime vehicle, Blitzwing, which is actually funny because he just showed up in the Galaxy version wave recently. Normal Rodimus, normal Grimlock, Scourge, which is cool. Normal Shockwave, and Rumble. So, no duplicate figures in the package, which is always nice. You know, you get a case and you're not going to get a duplicate. Before I open one up, I did want to show when I opened up the box, I got this really cool card. Me, name Grimlock, faction Autobot. And it just kind of has like a little bio on Grimlock. That's really cute. I love the style of that as well. That's very, very nice. And on the back, it's just a Transformers card. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to open these a little differently. It really worked out last time, and it just makes it fast for me. So I'm just going to use my box cutter. Don't worry, I'll be very careful. All right, for our first one, we've got Scourge. That's very hype. And of course, we've got a little bit of silica gel. So let's go ahead and build Scourge. I always like building one of these to start it off. Let's see how he turned out. Thankfully, building these little Defender guys is so much easier than the Galaxy versions. But I'm very curious. Does he not have his mustache? No, he doesn't have his mustache. What's going on? This guy's a faker. He's not the real Scourge. Get out of here. Nah, it's okay. Maybe he just shaved. I don't know. But yeah, I love building these little guys. Oh, he's got nice little round shoulder pads. I love his big old collar. That's such a big collar. But I'm here. I'm vibing with it. They're very ball joint heavy, but very simple little figures. You know, it's a quick little build. Oh, wow, he's got like a claw hand. That's intense. Yeah, this is a fun little guy, I can already tell. Oh, I see what's going on. He's got this open palm because he's got like this crazy like blast effect that comes out of his hand. I don't remember Scourge doing that. I do not remember him doing that, but then again, it's been a hot minute since I've watched G1, so he probably did. He's got his bat wings as well. I'd love to see Scourge like, you know, have the full-on bat motif. Kind of surprised they didn't use a Scourge mold for that like Dracula figure they did. But yeah, we're almost done. He is getting there. Just got to finish popping on his little legs. Last little bits, get him connected. And why is it not going in? And voila, there we go. Here is our tiny little Scourge. I don't know, seeing how he doesn't have the mustache, I'm feeling a little bit more like he's a sweep. I don't feel like this is Scourge. This is a little sweep. But still, very, very cool figure. I love these little Blokees guys. Yeah, and they still got nice little articulation and everything. Very, you know, super deformed style, which I love in my robots. And I am definitely here for it. So yeah, let's go ahead and see who we have next in our second box. All right, box number 2, and we have, who we got? We got a little Wheeljack car. Very, very cool. All right, so I wasn't super impressed with this Wheeljack car, not until I realized it actually had an action feature where you can pop the hood. And you can actually see like some detail down there. How cool is that? You can see a little Autobot symbol. There's no real like engine detail. It's all just kind of cybernetic. But yeah, you can pop the hood on this little Wheeljack car. How fun is that? Yeah, it's just a cute little car. It doesn't really do anything else. It's got a lot of nice printing on it, though. Tons of nice printing. And it's funny, it just says Wheeljack, Transformers. Yeah, you're not hiding yourself pretty well there, buddy. I guess they couldn't get any like actual sponsors on him, so they just did that. Yeah, this is really cute. All right, next up we've got... Ooh, it's Rodimus Prime. It's a special galaxy type, so we got our nice little shiny Rodimus. Let's go. This Rodimus Prime is really, really nice. I love the metallic, like, injection molded glossy plastics and everything. I love having a matrix of leadership for my Blokees collection. The actual detail on the matrix itself isn't like anything super special, but I love this shine effect. And he even has like printing on his arms as well, like having the matrix moved down. You can actually see he's got a decent amount of printing. I love the look. It's super nice and shiny. I would say out of all of them, oh, even look at the back, all that printing there. Out of all of the, chase figures I could have gotten here, this is probably the one I'm happiest with. I found out last time I was talking about these Defender versions, you're guaranteed one of the special ones with every case. And honestly, out of all of them here, that was probably the one I wanted the most. All right, is this... Oh yeah, we're continuing the hot rod trend. We've got Rodimus Prime's vehicle mode. Kind of funny that I got his vehicle mode right after getting the figure, but yeah, this is a lot of fun. It's his Space Winnebago. I mean, come on, who doesn't love a classic Space Winnebago? A lot of nice printing in the front, printing on the sides. It actually does have a really cool action feature, though. It actually replicates, like, the battle station mode of the G1 toy. You can fold the back down. You can actually pull up this gun emplacement, and you could have the figure, like, you could have him... mounted back there holding the gun. Like, that's really, really cool. You'd probably want to try to modify it to, like, just have... Yeah, I think you probably could pop it off. Yeah, you can pop off this orange thing and kind of have the car separate. If it kind of bugs you having the car in front. But yeah, that's a lot of fun. Really cool. Probably one of the most unique features on one of these little vehicle modes so far. I don't know. I don't like all the vehicle mode ones, but this one's definitely a winner. All right, this time around, we've got, Brilliant Hound. I actually really like this. I feel like it kind of matches his powers. Let's see how this one turned out. I guess Hound is projecting a hologram of himself? I don't know, but either way, I'm loving the look of this clear Hound. Hound is one of my more favorite G1 Autobots, and hey, I'll take a cute little clear figure of him. I'm surprised, I actually don't think we have a Galaxy version G1 Hound yet. We've got, from Transformers 1, we've got a Hound, but no G1 yet. So I'm hoping we get a G1 Galaxy Hound here soon. But until then, this is really cute. I definitely enjoy it. I do have a clear Shockwave as well, so it's kind of nice to have another clear character. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I always enjoy the little posability and articulation on these little Galaxy Defender guys. All right, pretty much halfway there. Who we got this time? We've got me, Grimlock! Me, Grimlock! Yeah, this is cute. I really like this. Now, I kind of wish I would have gotten the one with the apron and everything, but I think I'm happiest with, the hot rod. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. This is really cute. He actually was pretty complex to put together. He had a lot of little parts and everything. But you can see he's got a pretty decent amount of articulation and everything, like even his tail he can move a little bit. It's a lot of fun to have a little tiny Grimlock. I don't know if they'll do the rest of the Dinobots. I know they've done all of them in Galaxy version. But hey, I mean, come on. Grimlock is an A-list Transformers character. So I'm happy that they did his alt mode. All right. Looks like this time we've got ourselves... Oh, yeah. It's probably my third favorite Transformers character. We got Brawl in his vehicle mode. Oh boy, I'm hoping we get a Bruticus. Well, guys, I think this Brawl confirms it. There's a port in the front for the knee, and there's a port on the bottom for the foot. We're gonna get a Bruticus. That's so hype. But hey, look at this little Brawl tank. Like, all the turrets and everything can pivot around and move. You can actually move the barrel, like, in and out. That is so cool. Yeah, I'd love to see a robot mode version of Brawl. Like I said, he's my third favorite Transformers character. Right behind Soundwave and Optimus. But yeah, it's a very cute little Brawl tank. And I can't wait to get Bruticus all built up, because I guess we're getting Blokees Bruticus now that we got Devi done. I'm going to cut this one from the front this time, because I'm feeling different. Oh yeah, and cutting it from the front reveals our card right away. We've got the little tiny Blitzwing. It's actually really interesting, the timing on this one. Here's our itty-bitty Defender Blitzwing, and he's really cute. I really like the look of him. He's got like his big collar, kind of similar to Scourge. He's got a nice little bit of printing on his chest and everything. This one's a lot of fun, and I did want to compare it to the Galaxy version, because I did literally just open that in the Galaxy Wave that came out right alongside this. So yeah, Blitzwing's getting a decent amount of Blokees love right now, huh? Yeah, they're both really cool. I'm personally more of a Galaxy fan than a Defender fan, but this is still just really cute. I mean, come on, look at it. And now that I think about it, because the card's in the front, I would rather not accidentally cut into the card. How funny, because this time around, the card's in the back. It looks like we've got Starscream in his jet mode. Starscream's jet mode. It's okay. Really, really simple build on this one. Very, very few pieces. And that's why they decided to pack in the coin with this one. And I love the color of this coin. It's like a clear, like orangey plastic with like a gold spray on the bottom. And it's Grimlock. This just gives me heavy, like, Jurassic Park vibes, just with the color scheme and the fact that, like, it's a profile shot of Grimlock's T-Rex mode. This is probably my favorite coin I've gotten so far. I love that one. But yeah, this jet, it's okay, I guess. I mean, Starscream's an A-lister. I get why they did it. All right, when we get down to the wire, I like seeing which ones we're still missing. So we still need Shockwave, we still need Rumble, and we still need Shattered Glass Megatron. So hopefully, I mean, we are going to get them. That's a guarantee. It literally says it right up there. No duplicate figurines in the package. So looks like this time around we're going to get, oh yes, very logical, Shockwave to load Megatron. Yeah, I love Shockwave. I've been getting a lot of Shockwave toys recently, huh? And yeah, this one's great. It's nice to have like an opaque version of Shockwave, because I have like the main Decepticons in, you know, Defender version, but my Shockwave was clear. He kind of didn't really fit in, so having an opaque Shockwave definitely kind of remedies that. I still like the clear one though, but this is very nice. I love the printing on the chest. He's got a really nice clear arm cannon. He does have a rubber hose, and I love the contrast of the yellow eye and the black printing around it. That is a very, very nice looking Shockwave head sculpt. And yeah, it's a great one. Very logical. How funny would it be if the one I want the most, Rumble, is the one I get last? Let's find out. Is he? Yep, Rumble's gonna be last, because now we've got Shattered Glass Megatron, which is cool to have, because I have the Shattered Glass Optimus. I'm gonna be real with you. I think this is one of the most impressive figures so far. This Shattered Glass Megatron is awesome. Now, I may be biased because this is the first toy of Shattered Glass Megatron I have in my collection, but I love the look of this. I love the, you know, Energon Megatron looking wings back there, because the original Megatron was a retool of the Energon figure. I love like this, you know, shield of like the nose cone of the alt mode. The clear on the fusion cannon looks awesome. This is just a really cool color scheme for Megatron. Like, Good Guy Megs is looking pretty cool here. Like, I can see this being a more heroic design. But yeah, it's cool to have this to go along with my Optimus. All right, this is the finale. We know who it's going to be. It's going to be the one I want the most, because I think he's going to benefit my Galaxy version collection, which is my primary Blokees collection. You're gonna crumble before Rumble. I love this Rumble. This is the winner, man. I mean, this is the one I wanted the most, hands down. And I really hope we get Frenzy in the next wave. I really do. But yeah, this is incredible. I love this. Not just because it is a little Defender version figure, but because I feel like it's really gonna scale well with the Galaxy version stuff. Like, I mean, I just have Blitzwing on hand here. Like, yeah, look at that. That scale is perfect. Like, that's incredible. I am 100% going to have this Rumble with my Galaxy figures and not my Defender figures. I feel like they intentionally did that. They're like, hey, let's go ahead and do the cassette guys in the Defender line. This guy actually does have a little bit of an action feature, though. He still has, like, the same normal articulation, but he can actually kind of squish the pile drivers. Like, the piece that kind of goes in there, I don't know if I can pull it back out. Yeah, you can actually see, like, it's got a little bit of, like, a flare to it. You can actually squish it, which is a lot of fun. So if you kind of want to make it look like he's pile driving, you can. I do wish he had normal arms. You only get the pile driver arms. But honestly, I'm A-okay with that. I love the color on this, too. It's, you know, kind of purpley, kind of lavendery, and I don't know. I like that out of my Rumbles. Yeah, this is definitely the winner for me. I don't think any of them are going to top this. There we go, guys. There's the latest case of Defender version 04 Tyrants Fury said and done. There's a lot of cool ones here. I would say this is probably my favorite Defender wave so far. The Rodimus Prime's incredible. I am loving the Rumble. The Shatterglass Megs was a surprise hit. There's a couple that are kind of like the Starscream Jed and Scourge. Like, why doesn't he have his mustache? But honestly, other than that, I love these. I really love the Defender figures, especially because they're super cheap. They're great for a quick little impulse buy. If you're in a shop and you see like a Defender display, you're like, hey, for, you know, just a few bucks, let me pick up a little Transformer figure, see who I get. Like, it's really fun. And I love this line because not only is it giving us combiner parts, but it's also giving us figures to complement the Galaxy versions. This is awesome. I am loving what Blokees is doing, and I cannot wait to see what they have next. Special thanks again to Blokees for sending this out my way, and let me know what you guys think about this wave down in the comments below. Special shout out to channel members as always. Thank you all so much for the continued support. Have a great one, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.